Let's get it. Let me pull up the chat real quick, fellas. Okay. I got my chat up. What's good, everybody? You know what we're getting into? Putting on that 414? Yeah. You know what we're about to get into. We got PGA tomorrow. Last stream I did, the free slip went 3-1. Good. What's up, Goat? What's up, mailman? Finn, Nish Potter said, "What's up, sexy? What's up? What else are you live on? Twitter, YouTube, Twitch." Let me pull this mic up so it doesn't focus on that. But last Thursday we went 3-1 on the free slip. This Thursday we're going 4-0. Last Sunday I cashed my PGA slip, went 4-0. What up, son? What sports do you like for correlated plays? I mean, honestly, if you name the sport, I'd probably bet it for correlation. NHL, NBA, NFL, college football, MLB, esports, golf. Damn near every sport. Like, besides tennis. I mean, damn near every sport I ran correlation on. I don't care. What's up, Outso CD? Alright, I already have my slip ready for the prize pick slip. I'm going to let some people funnel in. And then I'll just tab over to the prize pick slip and you guys can see. I haven't posted my Discord yet. Books still eat on PGA? Yes. You went to the DeChambeau video. Did I watch the DeChambeau video he posted on YouTube today? No, I saw it was at Oakmont, but I saw it like an hour before I started the stream. I was making dinner, so I haven't watched it yet. How much is the cord? It's $50 a month, but on my Twitter right now, if you go to my latest tweet, check the caption, or like the replies, whatever you want to call it, I have a 50% off coupon you can use. I think the promo code is HALF, HALF. You can get 50% off your first month. Or you could just go ahead and buy the year package and save a ton of money. Did you answer my question? I lagged out. Books Elite and PGA, yes. We still have plenty of book bets. Nothing for round 1 though so far. Am I still on streak number 8? I am. Not on this account. Which my picks are different on that account because 2 of them were gone. Because I sent to the Discord before I get down. But I'm still on streak 8. I have 10 days to find, what is that, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 picks. I might have one tonight. What's good, Brady? Is this the Brady that won the giveaway, Brady? Okay. I'm going to go through this board real quick while we're letting people funnel in. But again, I already have the prize pick slip ready. So in like 5 minutes, I'm going to flip over to that screen and you guys can see it, okay? Okay, I already see 2 of my plays on here, and they are, what's the word? 0.89. Like, they're not, which makes me happy about them getting them on prize picks. I'm about to go ahead and flip over now, actually. Wow, Chris got her up at 68.5 here. I'm going to go ahead and post it in my Discord right now. There's on. Okay. Post on my Discord. They're going to get a 15-second head start, okay? They say, damn, easy, you don't know no more. You got that big plans on me. Alright, we're flipping over. Play of the day, we'll talk about it, okay? Here's the PGA slip. Okay, lock this in. It's going to be gone probably within 10 minutes. Probably less than that, okay? Favorite play... One of the 3 stroke props. I really don't have a preference. Maybe Gary Woodland, but he's also old. But 69.5 I think is pretty off, okay? Gary Woodland's my favorite. I don't care that he's old. Even when he's old, he still has really good stats, like advanced metrics. Let's talk about why I like them, okay? I'm just making sure I get this posted to my dev club as well. Because like people want to start getting it on the app, and I have to get used to that. So let me post it to the app real quick. West side put on. Again, here's the slip. Make sure you get it in. Power it, 9.5x. We'll talk about why I like them, my favorite plays. And I'm going to have another slip too because I really like this board. I think this is a pretty strong board for round 1 tomorrow. Which, if you've been with me for a while, you'll understand that typically I do very well in round 1. And I like to target round 1 a lot because if you can get the right course read, you can take a ton of advantage before courses get the data for how that course is playing this year, right? Like They might have changed the greens on a course, lengthened the course by 500 yards, took away a par 5. Courses change a lot year to year, so books are kind of in a guessing game with you. And if you can get it right, which I've proven over time that I can, then yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. So, they're playing at TPC Toronto tomorrow, okay? The course was supposed to get rain tonight. Let's check. Because that is part of why I want it. Is this not going to show me Toronto? Did I not spell Toronto right? Oh, you guys can't even see my spelling anyways. Why is it not showing me Toronto? Here we go. Okay, the course is getting rained tonight. It's actually supposed to rain slightly tomorrow. You guys can't see it because of my face. Can you see my clicker at all? Okay, you can. Over here, it's not gonna let me go over there. It's gonna get rain at 2 a.m., 5 a.m., which is really good for us because the course is gonna be soft tomorrow. Okay, holy shit. What happened to the rest of my slip? I told you guys, like, that's why I went live before I did it, posted it in the Discord. Everyone here got it in. We'll talk about why I like them. I'm going to pull them up on Underdog just to talk about them. Gary Woodland is 68.5 on Underdog. I didn't even know that. I think this is way closer to the right number than 69.5 even, though. I think that 69.5 number is really bad. So I picked these three. The course is going to play soft tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. And I think the scoring average is probably going to be... It's a par 70. I think it's probably going to be like 69.5, okay? Let's just say 69.5. I think it could be closer to 69 as well. It's going to be anywhere between that 0.5 to 1 under rain. You think you're going to streak date, going to be golf? Probably. So I got Gary Woodland at 69.5, right? Getting Gary Woodland at the scoring average, he's better than the average golfer in this field. This is like the U.S. Open of Canada. So if you go through these, who's playing tomorrow, dude, there are some absolute bums because, like, I don't know, like 30 or 50 Canadians, I don't know the number, get in here. Like, they're just reserved for pure Canadians. When we get down here, okay, I won't even show them on here. Let's pull up one other thing. So if we go here and pull up who's all playing tomorrow, you can see... Look at all these Canadians. Okay, you can't even see this. Hold up. Let me just pull my screen over. Look at all these Canadians right here. There's so many bums that are able to get into this field because they're Canadian. And, like, they save spots for Canadians. So, if the scoring average is 6.5, Gary Woodland is a much better golfer than the average golfer in this field. If you go through his... I have to turn my music down. If you go through his... Like, T11 at the Charles Schwab. Obviously, didn't make the cut at the PGA, whatever. T2, Texas Children's Open, like, those guys that I just showed are not good in that. Like, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 20s this year on the PGA Tour. He is a above average golfer, especially in this field, because, like, there's no Scotty in this field, there's no Xander, Aberg's in it, Rory's in it, but it's just not as strong as a field as average. So he's he's better than average golfer in this field, and we get him at 69.5, okay? So we get him at the scoring average when he's better than that. And it's the same story with Sam Burns. If I think the scoring average is going to be around 69, that means Sam Burns, who's a top 5 to 7 player in the field, has to gain 1 stroke. Taylor Pendrith has to gain 1 stroke, who's also a top 5 to 7 player in this field. No brainers for me, right? Taylor Pendrith, I mean, if you just go to... We're just going to go to FanDuel. You guys can see, okay, so Taylor Pendrith has the 5th best odds and Sam Burns the 6th best, okay? Let me show it on you. They are the top 5 and 6 best golfer in this field according to FanDuel, right? Now, I think Ludwig Aberg is severely overrated, so I think Ludwig Aberg is probably somewhere around them. So it's like borderline 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to say, right? We only need them to be 1 shot better than the scoring average tomorrow. That is a severe underestimate of their skill, by far. So, like, we go to Sam Burns, right? Who is not even having a great year, honestly. Gaining 2 strokes. gaining 2.3 strokes, back-to-back top 20s, one at the PGA. Then he had a top 5 at CJ Byron Cup, gained 2.15 strokes. We only need him to gain 1 stroke to the field tomorrow in a weak field, right? Like, he's averaging well over that per round, especially over his career. Like, he's been bad this year. If you look at his career, like 2023, 2024, I mean, like, he sometimes 3 strokes, 1.3, 1.68. He's a very good golfer. Taylor Pendrith, the same thing. Super good golfer. I mean, you guys just saw he was top 5 in the field and wins. Gained 3 strokes with a top 5 finish at PGA. Great form, right? T12 at the Memorial, T5 at PGA, T5 Texas Children's Open. Then he has 2 top 10s earlier in the year. He's been playing really good golf too, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and look over my next clip. Someone asked, do I like any of these birdie or better matchups? I typically, this is for rushing yards question. Typically, I don't like playing supports for birdie or better props. Because at the end of the day, all these guys are professionals. The difference between a top 25% golfer and a bottom 25% is very small, right? Yes, you have your Scotty Schefflers and then your Kevin Kisners on the ends of the spectrum. But even then, like, there's not a huge difference between those guys. It's not like at the NBA where, like, you have someone that's as good of a shooter as Steph Curry and then someone that's as bad of a shooter as Mitchell Robinson. Everyone on the tour can golf. They're all pretty similar. So for you to be projected better than another golfer for 1 birdie or better on average, it's a tough ask. I usually don't like playing supports on these. Now, last week, obviously, I played Tony Finau over Nick Dunlap. Tony Finau is a top 35 birdie maker, and I think Nick Dunlap is like a top 5 or bottom 5 golfer on the PGA Tour right now. His driver is just broken. He's going to be fine because he's only 22. But I was looking through these. Like, Ludwig Aberg versus Sam Burns. We just showed that both these guys were top 5 in win probability. For Aberg to average 1 birdie or better per round, that's a big ask. Like, I think that this is honestly a pretty strong play. Am I going to play it? I don't know yet. But if they tie birdies, you talk about UD rivals. I can look at those. If they tie birdies, like they both just go out there and make 5, you cash. They both got there and make 4, you cash, right? If you were to look at their, Aberg's 4.5. Sam Burns should be 4.5 if he's up. He's 4.5 on DraftKings. I don't know if he's up. He is. So they're both 4.5, right? You have Aberg 4.5, Sam Burns 4.5, wherever he was. He should be near the top. Okay, right here. Sam Burns 4.5, Aberg 4.5. They're both the same number, but yet Aberg's getting a 0.5 multiplier. Or bonus, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking about that one. I might leave it in the cart for now. The other one that I was thinking of playing a support for was this Corey Connors versus Adam Schenk prop. But let's pull up the PGA Tour birdie average real quick. I deleted this earlier. Corey Connors is having an outstanding year, which good for him, right? You know, he's had really good stats. It just has not been able to win, which he still hasn't. But even having an amazing year, he's 74 in birdie average, right? You go back to last year, it's the same thing. I think it's even worse. Okay, 66, about the same. So he's always just like slightly above the field average in birdies. Because if you go to look at what kind of golfer Corey Connors is, it's very similar to Scotty Scheffler in my opinion. He's actually gaining with his putter this year. I didn't think he was. I guess his putting's been really good. He's typically been a mid putter, really good approach player. What does that lead to? You never make bogeys almost because he's accurate off the tee. He's hitting every fairway. His irons are really good. Yeah, he might not be giving himself 5-footers or whatever. And he's not banging any putts when he has that 15-foot because his irons are so good he sticks at 15 feet every time. He doesn't make them. So he's near the top of the leaderboard all the time getting amazing strokes gain stats, but he's not making the birdies to match his strokes gain stats. Like, if you go look at all this green. T3 or 3rd, T6, T8, T18, T8, T11, T9. Like, every week is basically a top 10 or at worst a top 20. Like, his stats are amazing. But even with this good of play, he is 60th on the PGA Tour in birdies. So I don't think I can play that, even though Adam Schenk is not a good golfer. I didn't look at even what Adam Schenk's... So Adam Schenk's obviously, like I said, not a good golfer. Pretty low birdie maker. Has been over his career. I might have just talked myself back into this looking at his stats. Adam Schenk is terrible. So that's another potential play that I like. Obviously, stroke props are where I think it's easiest to come up with a number and see if it's good. There are some other plays. I'm going to go, how do I research birdie props? Basically, you just need to find what the birdie average is going to be tomorrow, or the whatever round you're looking at, right? Like, what do you think the birdie average is going to be? And then, how much better is that player going to be than the birdie average? There's really only two, like, that's the only two variables you need to know. Accounting for wave predictions and stuff, right? But, like, if you could figure out, okay, Rory McIlroy typically is going to average one birdie better than the field average in a normal event, right? What the field average is 4.25 tomorrow, 4.4, whatever it is. I don't know, right? Rory should be probably 5.5, which I know, according to this, they're expecting the birdie average to be like 4. So that means Rory should be 5, which he is. And that means someone like Kevin Kisner should be 3, because Kevin Kisner averages less than a birdie per field. Stroke props are very similar, and that's how I like to do that more. But birdie props can be annoying to research because, like this, what I was just talking about with Corey Connors, some guys just make a lot of birdies and bogeys. Nikolai Højgaard and Rasmus Højgaard come to mind. They don't have the best strokes gain stats. Oh, 500 Twitch followers, bang, let's go. They don't have the best strokes gain stats, but they just make a ton of birdies and bogeys. They're always attacking pins, which leads to more bogeys and birdies. And then Corey Connors, who has amazing strokes gain stats, doesn't make a lot of birdies. So if you're just looking at like strokes gained, then that could be misleading. But the other thing is, if you're just looking at birdies, like the guy we took Nicholas Norgard, right? Which I know I'm about to shit talk him. He's 4th on the PGA Tour this year in birdie average. That's not because he's the 4th best birdie maker on tour. It's because he plays in these easy events because he's not getting into the big dog events. Myrtle Beach Classic when everyone else was playing whatever the event was. Puerto Rico Open when everybody else was playing whatever the other event was, right? So he's playing in all these like B-tier events. Puerto Rico Open birdie average like 5.7 or something crazy. Like, it was literally a Mickey Mouse course. So he's over there making tons of birdies, which I don't even think he made the cut that week. So it's really not a big deal here, but I'm just saying for example. So you kind of got to do both. I know that was like a long-winded answer. Hopefully that helped. I'm going to go through this underdog board real quick. Going to go back to prize picks, and I'm going to finish off with sleeper. So for strokes, I'm liking mostly unders, especially on the AM, which it looks like literally none of that's here. A Nick Taylor under sounds decent. What do you think about Burns birdies? I think that's fine. Strokes was way better. Like, not even close. I'm looking at this Nick Taylor. This Keith Mitchell looks pretty good. Is Joel Damon on here? When does he play? I prefer AM, even though it really shouldn't matter all too much. Let me look up, see if Joel Damon's on here. He's 69, that's decent. Hostler, 69. 68 Juice, so no, I'm good on that. Let me just go through this one more time. And take my time. I mean, the Keith Mitchell looks pretty good. For sure, Keith Mitchell looks pretty good. Nick Taylor, I was thinking about Mackenzie Hughes. Let me see what I have them for. So, where are they at? Keith Mitchell, 8.66% off. Next, even one's Cameron Young. I know that's not good. Luke Clanton, I know that's not good. Harry Hall, that's only 8.5. Had one I'm ignoring. I know that's not good. Oleson, Smalley, 68. No, I wish that was 69.5. Kurt got her up. It might be Damon. It might be, well, Kisner's 70.5. He is so ass. It might be Damon. It's Damon or, oh, Hostler bumped. Or it didn't bump, just isn't there. Sungjae's is C up, and then looked at them. It's really just up to Sungjae, it looks like. Fingers. Do your step. You could do it all by you. Okay, so he's 0.92. Okay, this is going to be my underdog slip. Before you guys submit, let me just check one thing. Hopefully it doesn't get removed while I'm checking this, but I don't know if this is 100% good yet. I'm just trying to check the odds. I want to see what Keith Mitchell is, what Joel Damon is, and see if there's someone else that I'm missing. Okay, I'm not playing Keith Mitchell, actually. This might be a fade. Keith Mitchell's juiced over on FanDuel? Really? If you're on FanDuel, I would definitely take that. So for my guys on FanDuel that are in here, let's scroll down here, make sure my thing's reading it right. Let me see. Keith Mitchell just on. Yeah, I mean, this is a great play. Plus 100 on that is a great play. I'm not going to play anything here. That was going to be in my prize pick slip is the thing. Let's look at Sleeper. Let me pull back up the chat now that I'm done looking at that. Good look, throw 60% boost on there. Oh, someone... good lock? No, I'm not even going to play that. Someone said look at Rivals. There's not even... Check out UD Rivals. I see there's none. Let me show you. Hold up. Damn, we got 1,800 people in here on Twitter right now. That's crazy. What's up, Twitter? Oh, okay. They're loading in now. Oh, damn, it's there for me. Let me see. For some reason, this thing is just not loading right now. Dude, the Braves literally get behind in every fucking game. Every time I check the Braves score, they're losing. Every single time, bro. We are so bad. I just don't get, like... How are we so bad, dude? Why is this not loading? Do I just do birdie props? No. I play stroke props more often than not. Okay, I'm checking on my phone. That's just broken. I don't know why it was literally just loading. Let's see what we got for rivals. Mark Hubbard, Bo Hostler, Harry Higgs, Brent Snedeker, Mackenzie Hughes, Nick Taylor, Eric Cole, Jake Knapp, Clanton, and Keith. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Is there anything good on better? I have to look. Hold up. One of these looks way off. I don't know if it is, though. Let me check. Corey Con... I shouldn't have said that, but... I mean, it's definitely off. Not as off as I thought it was, but... Let me look at the rest of these. Rui and Tom Kim. That's fine. Rose and Clark, that's fine. They both suck now. Sung J. Keith Mitchell was fine. Rory giving 0.5 to Aberg is fine. Burns Pendrith even is fine. Elisa Noren is good. Hoygaard versus Woodland straight up. Dietrich and Homa is fine. Okay, all these look fine. Oh, let me check Clanton and Keith Mitchell. That might not be bad though, because Clanton's really good. Even though I know I just took his under, he's really good. Yeah. Okay. I don't know which one you were looking at, rushing yard. If you could tell me, like, I think this one was off. The only one that caught my eye was the Corey Connors and Shane Lowry, with Corey Connors getting a 0.5 stroke. That's a good play for sure. Am I going to submit that today? I don't know, right? I pass on, like, plenty of decent plays. Because, like, there's so many things. You just got to find the best ones. I'm going to look on Sleeper now before I get back to this. Sleeper's got to be on my phone. I don't think he... Wait, is there Sleeper PC? Last I checked there was, but I've not checked on this in forever. Someone let me know if you can do Sleeper on PC. Did I remember you used to have to, like, be invited to play in Sleeper? Like, on the Sleeper stuff. Anyone know if you can play Sleeper on PC? Because I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, I think I found it. No, yes, I think I found it. Down on the fuck. on the floor. Real hoods get down on the floor. Enter the 4-digit verification was just into the phone or email. I didn't get it. Dude, I hate... Okay, here we go. I hate the new, or how that's like something ever. Oh, bro, I just signed in and it says get the mobile app. Why did it ask me to log in to say that? That's dumb. Okay, I'm doing Sleeper on my phone. Someone told me there was Sleeper on the PC. I gotta ask that guy. Alright. And again, I will have another prize pick slip, okay? What's up, Jay? So, let's go to Sleeper Stroke. Sung J 68 home. I gotta pull up my projections. Alright. So, Sleeper has been very good for golf, if anyone's curious. Like this Homo one looks pretty good. I'm not gonna say all the ones I'm playing until I can figure out how I want to play them all, okay? So I might be quiet for a second. That one's very good. I can guarantee we're gonna have a play already. Okay, we're gonna have multiple plays already, guaranteed. Yeah, definitely gonna have multiple plays for sure. What's that Kisner number? Okay. Yeah, that's getting played. Dude, I love Sleeper Golf. I love Sleeper Golf. Hubbard. Yeah. Rogers. I mean, I'm about to have to get surgical, dude. Like, I'm about to have to get the pen and paper for this. Because there's so many. I gotta see which ones are the best ones. Let me do this. Foes. Holy cow. Just so you know, I picked on like 10 of them. So, Homa. You're gone. You're gone. I can't see the chat, by the way. I am just getting a piece of paper. Or trying to get a piece of paper. Okay, let's lock in. Good. It's going down. I also gotta make sure all these guys are playing in the morning. This is really good too because usually Sleeper, like, sometimes the lines are so off I have to go against my course read just because they're that bad. But, like, all these are pretty consistent with my course read. Well, not pretty consistent, they are. I thought he'd be higher. Okay. Now let's see if they're in the morning. I know I'm like not telling you guys who the guys are, and that's just because I want to make sure I have everyone. Okay. Well, all PM. What if preferred AM. Amy had the trap. It's going down. Dude, someone's team is Canadian time an hour behind Eastern. I thought Toronto would be. I thought Toronto was like all the way on the East Coast. So I thought they'd be the same time zone as me. Okay, let me go through this one more time, and then I'm gonna start playing it. Okay, skip that one. And just make sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Again, all on my phone, and I'll share it after. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, no. Going down. Okay. Do I want to have 4 plays, though? That's the question. That is the question. Like, do I really want to have that many? What do we think, fellas? Do I want to have 4 sleeper slips? Hey. What you know about? Oh wait, no, I wanted him to be 69, right? Yeah. What you know about? Okay, I'm good. I'm done. Okay, I got 4 plays. We're about to go through them all now. I'm about to play them. Okay. Again, like I've explained, let me pull up the chat now because I'm ready to roll. All right. Anything on the Euro tab, I'd have to look. Yeah, sale case free as fuck. Well, I wish you didn't give up a run. You really can't even be mad about a run, though, dude. Like, it's 1 run. I mean, our offense just has to score. Like, just straight up. Has to score. Okay. Okay. So, the first slip. Oh, go ahead. Open sleeper, go to the PGA tab. We are going to go... .63, that's fine. All right, the first play. Let me go ahead and screenshot this, get it to my Discord. I'm going 1 unit on all of these, okay? These are all like off to the market, off to Prize Picks, good course read. Like it literally checks every box, okay? I don't even need to see the screenshot what I'm doing. Alright, if you're in my Discord, I just posted it. I'm going to go a 5-second countdown. Share it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's Eric Cole under 69.5 strokes and Matt Wallace under 69.5 strokes, okay? That's slip number 1. I'm going to show you guys here just while we're, I told them I'd give them a minute between each one. Matt Wallace is 69 here, and I almost played that as an under. Like, I think the Matt Wallace prop is the best play on the board by far. PMT time, but it really doesn't matter that much tomorrow. It's basically the same weather all day. It's not going to be like 90 degrees where the greens are going to dry out, so it really shouldn't matter. But Matt Wallace is a PMT time. I don't know why it says 7:40 here. Eric Cole is an AM. No, they're both PMs, actually. I wrote down P. So, this is play number 1. Both, again, off market. We can pull up FanDuel. Again, we're just waiting before I talk about the next slip. I don't know if either of these guys would be on FanDuel, though, honestly. Let's check DraftKings. Fan, if you're in here, yes, these are only going to be on Sleeper. Okay, but someone that I was going to play, I actually am playing him, so let me skip that. They don't have Cole or Wallace up. Alright, whatever. We can talk about the next one when I get there. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next slip now. I'm going to go this guy. Damn, 1.8 is crazy. And then this guy. So my AMs are together. Oh yeah, I'm cooking right now. I am fucking cooking right now. Okay. Damn, I said 4 slips. I think it's 3. I had 4, but I marked off one of them. Okay. We're going to have 3 or 4. I have to decide on the 4th slip. Yeah, I can't count. So the next one, I'm sending to my Discord first. I'll give them a 10-second head start or so, and then I'll share here. It worked really good last time according to my Discord. Let me know if you guys were fine getting it too. They will remove these in about 30 seconds, but I got 50 checks in my Discord, which is very good for a sleeper play. Usually I get around 30 to 40, so that's fine. All right, sending the play to my Discord now, and I give them 10 seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wyndham Clark under 69.5. Matty Schmidt under 69.5. I got 2.82x. I'd play this down to 2.6x or less, okay? We can talk about Wyndham Clark, and I thought Wyndham Clark was of the 4 plays that I've said, Wyndham Clark's the 3rd best, so the 2nd worst. I don't know why I said it like that. But you can see Wyndham Clark is 68.5 on DK, and he's only plus 100 for the under. So if you were to give me a 69.5 line, you would assume this is, I mean, at worst, minus 175 fair value. Like, at worst. I can tell you the exact number I have. Let me pull that up. I have Wyndham as... Where's his name? Where the hell is this bum at? Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 17 and a half. Hold up. I have the fair value as... I typed in the number wrong. Hold up. As minus 207. So this is a minus 200 play in my opinion. And I'm getting 1.86, which is like minus 120 or some shit. And I have minus 200 fair value. And then I'm correlating that with Matty Schmidt, who I also have probably like minus 180 fair value. He's a bit worse than Wyndham. But I digress. You can see the value here. You can see he's plus 100. We can go to Prize Picks. He's also 69 here. So, great play. I have another play coming now. It is... Okay. I am going to have one more play. Or two more. I'm going to get the other play going. This is both my AM guys paired together. Just absolutely elite pairing here. That I have both my AM guys together. I just sent it to my Discord now. They're going to get a 5-second, 10-second head start like always. So, any more Prize Picks plays? Yes. After my last two sleeper slips, we're going to get into Prize Picks, okay? Going to give them 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's Thomas Dietrich under 69.5 and Mark Hubbard under 69.5. I'm going to put them on the screen now just so you guys can see. Dietrich 69. Hubbard is also 69. I'm taking them under 69.5, and I'm getting good multis on them. I would also take that around 68. Someone said gone. That one got pulled fast. Okay, that one did get pulled fast. That one got the least amount of checks in my Discord. Are both of them gone, or is it just Hubbard? Okay. Replace that with Patrick Rogers under 69.5. Let me make sure both of them are up. I did Rogers. What's your favorite out of all the slips? It'd be the Eric Cole, Matt Wallace sleeper one. So those are going to be the only 3 slips for sleeper. I had that Rogers play I sent out was going to be another one I found a pair for. But since that's used as a sub now, it's going to be dead. We're just going to count those 3 slips. If you're like just not getting in or you wanted to know some other leans I have on that board, I think that Homa is okay at 69.5. Pendrith, okay, Pendrith odds on you. Never mind. Damon 1.84x. I think that Damon one is good. We're gonna get. I wouldn't take Matt Wallace at 60.5. No. That's the right number in my opinion. That is the right number in my opinion. I had some plays for here, right? Like I think both of these are decent. Damn, I didn't even play around with multis on this. I want to see like what a 3-leg pays out. I haven't even played around with this. I forgot that they added this. 4.75. Okay. What if I do this? 5.5. Okay. Nothing crazy. Can the Braves please fucking score a run, dude? I mean, I just cannot watch this anymore. It is the most embarrassing team I've ever seen. And Jared Schuster sucks. Okay, sweet. Dude, if you're in my Discord, fucking Jaron Duran, oh my god. What a terrorist. What a terrorist. Oh, dude, I wanted a torque bomb. My wife just said she needs me for something. I don't know how. It's probably going to be like 3 to 5 minutes. I'll just leave these plays on so if someone comes in, they can see it. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, okay? I watched some Braves game 2 sales hit the KO over at 6.5. Well, we suck, so. All right, I'm back. Chat. I had to rub self-tan on my wife, on her shoulder blade, because she couldn't reach it. And she needs self-tanning for, I don't know why. I don't know. All right. We can have another prize pick slip. I want to see these birdie props have averages. This Matt Wallace one looks good. I'm pretty sure he's a very good bogey avoider. But I'll check that after I check this. Bogeys. What the hell? Why does it look like this? Okay, so they're not up. Sorry, someone asked me something on my Discord, how to get back to them. I mean, is Matt Wallace and Alex Smalley not like elite avoiders at making bogeys? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. They're very good at not making bogeys, I'm pretty sure. Let's look. Gotta go to scoring. Bogey avoidance. Of course, it's my goat, Scotty Scheffler, at the top. Okay, so Alex Smalley is. That's what I thought. Matt Wallace, though. 68. Nothing crazy. Eric Cole, I think, makes a lot of bogeys, yeah. Rasmus makes a fuck ton. Talking about how Rasmus makes a fuck ton of bogeys and birdies. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. I'm an idiot. I forget you guys can't see that screen. Rasmus is 20.47% of his holes he makes bogeys, but he makes a ton of birdies too to like even it out. So Smalley looks pretty good. You can see someone in his Nick Taylor. I don't think they had Nick Taylor up, did they? They Taylor Pendrith, Shane Lowry, Robert McIntyre. I mean, here's Shane Lowry. Obviously, you could project Shane Lowry to make less bogeys. Did Alex Smalley over time. But even Shane Lowry's 15 spots lower. He's minus 175 under. I think this Alex Smalley prop is pretty good. Tom Kim makes a ton of bogeys, I'm pretty sure. I think he was actually good about it last year. Okay, no, he's terrible too. Let's see what Wallace and Smalley were last year. Wallace still not good last year. I know Smalley, yeah, nothing special last year. Lowry was still top for. Wow, Lowry made 115th. Shane Lowry, are you kidding me? Will you have a day 8 for this round? If I do, it's gonna be tomorrow. When I see how the course is playing, I'm like, oh yeah, we're hitting that for show. Something along those lines. I might not have anything where it's like I'm playing this today. Or tonight, I mean. This Nick Taylor. Oh, we were talking about Nick Taylor. He was high on there, wasn't he? I know last year hit his irons really well, so maybe. No, awful. Nick Taylor this year's been avoiding a ton of bogeys. Nick Taylor was not on here though. Let me see what I have him as, just like golfers in the field. Smalley's 16, Nick Taylor. Okay, so now I need to do. I'm just trying to look to see if I can find like an idea of like the bogey average, but I can't. It looks like they have a bunch of courses turned into par 4s. So I actually not really want to take this because there's gonna be like 4 or 5 holes that play over 500 yards that are par 4s. So that's, you know, kind of because you guys are gonna have to hit a 300 yard drive and a 200-yard iron in, and then 2-putt 5 times, 4 to 5 times. That's not really something I'm interested in. I really can't believe this Keith Mitchell prop is plus money under. Like, I would if this had even decent supporting odds, I would play it. So I'm kind of surprised. Let me see what Sung Jae is. Sung Jae is still, I mean, he's not great odds-wise. But it's not bad either. Like, I mean, minus 125 DK, minus 130 Bovada. Are there any good birdie props? I mean, just want an absolute banger to come on right now. Oh, I just saw Brandon that asked that. What's up, my guy? B Straws. I could put like an Aberg over birdies. You know, I think Aberg stinks. I cannot. I mean, I know I've said this 100 times. I cannot believe that Keith Mitchell prop is juiced over. Like, I just don't get that. I think that is wrong. So if you're on FanDuel, I'd play that. I would definitely play that if I was on FanDuel. What am I going to play for my other one? I don't know if there's... I have that Keith Mitchell prop graded very well. I mean, the Smalley prop still interests me. 4 birdies doesn't. The under 16.5 is decent. I just we haven't seen the course, so it's hard to know what the bogey average is going to be. That's, yeah. It's just hard for me to say any more underdog tonight. Maybe. I trust you with the golf. Hey, bro, I'm on a crazy streak now. I was wondering what your favorite underdog plays for tomorrow. A lot of the underdog stuff's moved. 1 second, my guy. Let me look. If you were to say, Zeke, I need a play, like, gun to the head, I would pick something. But if you can wait, I would wait. None of this looks amazing. Can you start posting more streak stars and have mini streaks going up for us who missed them? Yeah, I can. I've been asked that a couple times. I just haven't done it. But every time I get asked, I'm like, damn, I really should do that. Do you usually get up at 8 to watch the early tee times? If there's golf going on and I think that there is going to be an edge, which is like 80% of the time, then yeah. But if it's like round 4 and like there's no weather at all and we already have the pins and everything, then no, I'll get up at like 10. I'm always going to get up decently early when there's golf on there because I like to watch golf. Like, that golf is just so, like, watching golf while, like, you're making bets or, you know, doing anything is just so peaceful. Cleaning the house. Anything like that. Or, like, I go to a golf simulator place near my house, and they have the golf tournament on every time. Nah, Birdie, don't force play, but wait for a post on Twitter. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm really not loving anything. I mean, I actually really do like this a lot. I mean, I could just play this flip right here, but I really don't. I'm not playing that Corey one. And then the Smalley thing I'm worried about. I know Sung Jae's good. Even though Sung Jae's been awful this year. Like, I thought, like, oh, Bo Hostler on a 69.5? Yeah, I can play that. which I still might. Let me check. Oh, yeah. I don't know how I missed that. Sungjae, I already played. Boha, so the next one is Damon, and then Keith. Damon has no odds, I think. None. Hostler, none. So Damon and like this is probably a good slip as well. I don't know how I didn't see that above Keith. Yeah, this is a great slip. Yeah, okay, we're playing this. This is gonna be my other prize pick slip. I think I'm limited. I don't think I can submit this. Oh. Let's go. Sorry, I'm answering a question real quick. Okay. Let's go back to my screen. Okay, let's talk about these, and then I'm gonna ask any questions. Wrap it up. How far do I hit a 6-iron? 180. 185 maybe. No. Probably like 180. In the summer right now, I might get it to 185, but I'm not a long player at all. I like have an issue. I'm like a 12 handicap or so, but I have an issue where I need to talk about the slip and then we can talk all about my golf because I love talking about golf. So Aberg over Sam Burns. Both these guys are top 5 players in the field. I talked about this extensively like an hour ago. I took Corey off, yes. Not an hour ago, maybe a little bit less than that, but probably like 30 minutes ago. To be projected better, a whole birdie better than someone else in the PGA Tour field is very hard. Let alone it be 2 top 5 players in win probability. I can't trust. Is this on YouTube? I can't see clear. Yeah, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. I don't trust. They could both go out there and play good and make 5 birdies, and we cash. Like, this Aberg Burns prop should be even. Like, it should be 0.0. They're both 4.5 birdies. Sam Burns, Aberg. Yes, Aberg has slightly more juice on books than Burns does, but it's not where Aberg should be projected 1 birdie better on average. No. And I will take something like this 10 times out of 10. Both of them are top 5 players in the field. It makes no sense, okay? Next one, Sungjae Im. I've talked about how I think the scoring average is going to be around 69. There's a lot of short par 4s here. There's long par 5s, or long par 4s as well. It's a par 70. It's a public course that they turned into something for this tournament. But I think the scoring is going to be like 69. It might even be lower than that, honestly. Like, the course could get nuked. It's going to be wet. Or it's going to be like the green's going to be soft. Not wet, but I mean, wet does make them soft. But you know what I'm saying. So they don't have to worry about spin. They can just throw darts at the flag. Not have to worry about how the ball's going to react on the surface versus like a Pinehurst type course. Or the Masters, for example. So that's why I'm playing all unders tomorrow. Sungjae Im under 68.5. I think he's going to, if the scoring average, I think he's going to be 69, right? Maybe 69.3 or so. Dude, Sungjae's going to gain 1 shot to the field on average. Sungjae's been terrible this year. Like, it is his worst year on the tour by far, I would say. And he's still probably gaining a stroke to the field on average. 2 strokes at the Memorial. He was cut at the PGA because he's terrible. Gained a stroke at the Truist. Gained almost a stroke at CJ Byron Cup. Was terrible in whatever this is. Dude, he was cut in a Korean event. But like, he's actually been playing better golf as of late. And I did not know that. T5 at the Masters. Okay, I didn't know he was playing that much better. I was thinking about like this stretch right here. Like, he just looked awful. Love the 2 YouTube videos you posted. Thank you, my guy. We want props for Prop Builder. ZQ Fraud. We want money lines. We want props for Prop Builder. Shut up, Marv. And then the same thing with Beau Hossler and Damon. If I think the scoring is going to be 69, I just need these guys to play to the course average. That should be very simple. Both of them are better than average golfers in this field. They're not amazing golfers by any means. but they're better than average. There's going to be so many guys here that are like just not great golfers, and the scoring average is still probably going to be around 69. So I like Hostler, I like Damon. Now, let's talk about, I can't believe this hasn't been pulled yet. Did I? Okay, I did post it. Let's talk about what someone asked me, how far did my 6-iron? I have this issue, right? So, like, let's say this is the ground. When you hit an iron, it's supposed to, like, you're supposed to have forward shaft lean, right? Okay, you're supposed to, like, let's say this is your shot. You're going to go back. You're going to come through, and you should have, like, a forward shaft lean, descending angle, hit the ball, get a divot, and that's how you hit the ball as far as, like, compressing it. Where I have this issue, I think it's just because I played baseball for so long. You know, I do my backswing, and then I come through, and I just, like, flip my hands like this. I pick the ball, like, no divot, and I just pick it like that, and I hit super high shots. Like, my height is insane. And I hit my 6-iron, like, 175. When my club head speed says I should hit it, like, 195. So I've been trying to work on that, but that's really hard to fix, I feel like. But still, I mean, I'm like a 12 rank. It's not like I'm terrible at golf, but like, that's definitely what's holding me back from getting to like a 5. I mean, and short game, but yeah, I got an issue picking my ball. I mean, dude, Sale just mows down, and then he's got to watch the Braves offense be shit. What position did you play, Zeke? In baseball, third base. Drop your shoulders and keep the break in your wrist until last second. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, how to fix it. It's just, like, humans are creatures of habit, so I just, like, get back to it. Like, when I go to the range, it's the only thing I work on, really. It as you get longer, as, like, you're talking about a longer club, it kind of helps you almost, because, like, a 6-iron, your shaft lean's supposed to be, like, let's say this, right? Like this. A wedge you're supposed to have like this, okay? So, like, I hit my long irons pretty well. My favorite club in my bag is my 3-wood, dude. I fucking murder my 3-wood. Like, 70% fairway, 250. Love it, right? Best club in my bag. Like, I hit 3-wood off, like, over half time off the tee. But, like, as I get closer, like, my 60 only goes 70 yards, and it's so high in the air. Obviously, like, wedge distance really doesn't matter, but, like, a 60-degree going 70 yards is kind of ass. So I'm trying to work on that. But, yeah. The drop your shoulders thing, I really don't even know what you're talking about with that. But, like, I know keep the break in your wrist. That's, like, one thing that I'm trying to work on, so. I try to not drop my shoulders when I swing, Seth. So I'm trying to follow. You need to explain that to me. Especially on my driver. I just have a tendency on my driver to, like, I'm trying to show you with the camera's low. I have a tendency on my driver to, like, you know, I come back like this, and I, like, drop, like, I, like, open way too much, and I, like, will chunk my driver. If I, like, open it too much and, like, my body doesn't turn, I just hit these big slices. But, like, if I could stay level through the ball and, like, turn this way instead of turning like this, which I think with your driver you're supposed to do that, honestly. But if I can just, like, turn like this, I hit bullet drives. Like, I mean, I hit my drive, like, 280 maybe. It's like I hit a pretty far drive. Is this your 4-man for Prize Picks? Yes, it is. I'm about to post this on Twitter. I can't believe this has sat this long. Did they fall asleep? Wow, both these are on the popular tab. What we call that where I'm from, when your player's on the popular tab, we call that motion. Oh, why is it only showing 1? On the app, on my phone, it shows 2. We call that motion. So you could say, wow, Zeke's got motion, twin. And you would be speaking facts. What's your favorite one on the slip right now? Sung Jae. Sung Jae. Bro, what am I listening to? I don't listen to that either. Here we go. 3.2K? What's that mean? What part of Atlanta are you from? I was born in Woodstock, Canton area, so like 20 minutes north of Atlanta, if you know where that is. Connor's outright at plus 2,000 FanDuel. Yeah. Betting the Canadian at the Canadian Open. I love that. And Corey Connor's a really good golfer. I mean, he has to win at some point, Seth. I love how Seth just asked me about Corey Connors and it completely ignored my shoulder question. Thanks, Seth. I know about Woodstock. Yeah, that's where I'm from. And other news, fellas, while we're just, enjoying the day together. Tomorrow, Prop Geek cleanup returns. I'm batting. If you've been a follower for a while, I play in adult softball leagues. Last year we took the summer off because the person that runs our team forgot to sign up somehow. Don't ask me how. But returns tomorrow. Game 1 is tomorrow. You know what I'm finna do. Hi, I can't explain the shoulder thing. Don't listen to me. I'm like a plus 32 handicap. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll ignore you. I cannot believe the slip has lasted this long. But King Q, where are you from? It looks like you got a Braves jersey on your profile picture. But the profile picture's so small in my... Cause I'm in like a streaming software. Where are you from? Ain't nothing wrong with being a 32 handicap, Seth. I was probably like a 28 handicap like 2 years ago. Oh, Bo Hostler's removed as soon as I tweet it. Right as I tweet it. Chris Sale has been nuking. And there goes Joel Damon. Emerson Hancock stuff. Yeah, but it's a bridge. I'm from Old Fourth Ward or Midtown. Okay, I know where Midtown is. Why do they wait till you post on Twitter to remove? I don't know. Usually they don't. I didn't post the last one on Twitter and it got removed. If you're in here right now, go like my tweet and comment. Everyone's going to give me shit because it got removed right as I tweeted, and they're going to be like, you didn't even have this on, bruh. So go drop it and be like tailing from the stream or something. Just to give me some support, guys. I need some support. I need someone to have my back if no one else will. I know my chat will, right? I think that's going to be about... Oh. Okay. Hold up. I'll be back. Sorry. Can the Tigers just smack first? It's the White Sox. Facts. They took everyone off, bro. I'm crying. Yeah, I know. Okay. It looks like I'm gonna wrap the stream up. I got my 10 from the stream. Let's go. Look at my man Drew. Bro, he almost got me. Oh my god, he almost got me. Oh, Droopy Balls. Droopy Balls giving me a shout out. Shout out. I had to give it to him since he commented. Thank you, Droopy Balls. Alright, that's going to be it for the stream. We had 3 sleeper slips, 2 prize pick slips. If you guys want my action tomorrow, typically I'll watch the tournament and make bets live. That is when my ROI, my hit rate is the highest, just so you know. Typically, as soon as I see how the course is playing, I can play midday. Those hit at an incredible rate. Anyone in my Discord can vouch that, I mean, I hit all of golf, had a very good time. But when I post something mid-round, bro, the mid-round plays, oh my god. If, like, the mid-round plays was a person, it'd be the opposite of this guy that used to be in my Discord called DFS Benji. He was a fucking dork, if you know who that is. Don't tell him I said that, though. But if, like, my mid-round PGA plays were the opposite of Benji, they would be. Because, like, my shit's green. The opposite of Benji is green because Benji's a dork. But, yeah. Y'all ain't friends anymore? Hell no, bro. Hell no. Hell no. I'm kidding. Benji's in my, side things. Benji's in my Twitter chat right now commenting. So, I was just messing with him. What's up, Benji? Droopy Balls? Yeah, I know. That's a crazy name. And he got me, basically. He's in my Twitter chat right now commenting, fuck up, Zeke. I don't even know. Whatever, Benji. Whatever, Benji. Benji, did you hit a Red Sox one? Or did yours miss? Benji said, yeah. Yeah. Benji, did you hit your Red Sox one? Or your Angels one, matter of fact? I hit the Angels, but... Filler missed? Oh. Wait, for which one? Angels or Trey 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs missed? Was that for the Red Sox or the Angels? Oh my god. Dude, if I lost to a 0.5 HRR filler, I'd kill myself. Angels? Okay, you missed the Red Sox because Duran hooked. Wow. Benji, do you do the strikeout unders or do you only do fillers? Oh my god, dude, I'd kill myself if Trey Turner did me like that. You do strikeout unders? Okay. Alright, we're going to wrap this up. If you tuned in, shout out to you. You want all my plays, link in bio. You can get a discount if you use code HALF. What time in the AM do you usually post stuff? I mean, it depends when the course is playing. If it's a California course, I mean, that's like 1 p.m. Eastern. But this is a Toronto course. They probably have some tee times going off at 6 a.m. I don't do strikeout unders. I do fillers. Just depends on pay. I fade some teams. I fade some teams too. I do strikeout unders though. I would say a safe guess tomorrow is 11 to 12 in the morning. Well, 12's not in the morning. 12's noon. You know what I'm saying? 11 a.m. to noon. Somewhere around that range. I mean, the PM tees off when? Okay, so it'll be noon or earlier. Because the PM guys tee off at noon. So probably like 11, I'd say. Alright. Deuces. Thank you, guys. I'll catch y'all. Y'all have a good night.